buddy, this is from the Hannover Messe, and this one is for you. I'm going to show you how to set up that robot. You will know it kind of comes in an orange crate like that. So I want to show you here in a moment how to kind of unpack and set it. All right, buddy. When you take the top off and you open the lid up, this is how it looks like. So there's a foam top here on top. In the foam top, there are a couple of accessories. You have a bunch of tools that you need to assemble the robot. Take that out first. Here we have the power supply for the surface. You want to take that out as well. And then you have some spare parts here, a couple of servos. They do tend to break, so I'll give you some for replacements. I don't have to ship any later. But bottom line is leave those in there for now, and then you have two pliers here. You're probably not going to take this. I'm going to take this home because I need them, but you should have these anyway. So just take that stuff aside for a moment, and then I'm going to show you how to lift this out. We're back. What you can do is just go in here slowly, easily on the side, and you can just basically lift out that entire top. Kind of looks like that. Don't tear it apart because you will need to put it back in, but take it out, put it aside, and then inside you'll see the robot disassembled. There's a Surface tablet in here with the demo, so take that out, put it aside, take the cushions out, and then looks like this. And over here you have the actual robot. So there are a couple of loose pieces in here just for cushioning. You can take those out and then just essentially carefully lift out the robot like so, and place it on the side, and then you can very carefully take out that foam enclosure here to get to the actual board. And the board then lays in like that, and you just basically lift it up and put it on a stable surface. So I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to finish up the assembly right there. But first of all, oh, don't forget these small pieces. You'll need those. First of all, I'm going to put the frames back in. There we go. And we'll put this back in for the time being. I'll put the laptop over here. Put the robot over here. And we can essentially, for the time being, just pick that up and close it up so it's not in the way so much. All right, buddy, so far so good. So now let's put together the actual robot. So let me show you how that works. I want to first give you a quick overview of the thing. So essentially this top piece goes on here, and we're going to put that in a moment. There is essentially there are a couple of pieces around here. You want to align them just so, I think. We'll see. So essentially, essentially what happens is there's a servo horn down there, right? And that servo horn goes essentially and is going to get held in place by these three screws, and then if the servo turns, essentially the top of the robot arm turns around. So essentially you want to line it up like that, and then it essentially just slides in here. Here you see the screws. The way we do this, the easiest way is, let me see what I can do that here. You want to essentially open up the robot like so. That gives you easy access to those screw heads inside. And those are Allen head screws, so they come with essentially what you want to look for is the 4.0 bit, I believe. Let's see. Nope, actually it's not the 4.0 bit, it is the 3.5 bit. This one over here, 3.5. Let's get that out. And so you can see that fits right into. Okay, I take that back. It's the 3.0 we're looking for, the 3.0. And there we go. It fits right in here in the screw heads. And on the other side, we do have this little driver here, and it comes with an extension, and you will need the extension because otherwise it's going to be tight working there. So let me put this together here, and then we'll screw this in. So I'll just do this, show this to you from the side. I just basically set this in like so, and we'll slip it in and tighten it down. All right, buddy, so I set it in, and I'm going to show you from the side, and you'll notice that you have to lift these rings up a little bit until you tighten the screw. So I'm going to hold it like this, and I'm just going to, let me see whether I can set it so that it kind of holds. Totally can't. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't show this to you, but what I want to do is I'm just going to essentially tighten these bolts in. I'm going to not tighten them fully, I'm just going to screw them so that it holds, and then I'll show you. But there are bolts underneath built into this lower ring, so that's where you want to get them in. All right, amigo, so I got these tightened in. I got them hand tight for right now, just to make sure that I want to go through some motions before I tighten them down right. So the robot should be in a rest position like that, and you should be able to very carefully actuate it on this side and just turn it over. See that the end stop should be right here, and just should rotate freely all the way around. And if you have it like this, you're going to be in good shape, and we can essentially truly tighten down these bolts here. Don't over tighten them, just make sure they are nice and tight. The second one is back there in that corner, and then the third one is a little bit tricky because you got to put these wires out of the way. It's down here, so you're gonna just tighten these up like so, and that is the mechanical assembly of the thing. So you see, it's very simple. Now there's a bit more things that we have to do. You have a camera over here. It's not plugged in, so it goes essentially the USB plugs in one of the USB outlets here on the Raspberry Pi. Doesn't matter which one, but I usually use the lower right one. Then there are two wires over here. The gray one is for the ESP32. It goes back in the USB port, the USB micro port, and the ESP32. So just plug that one in. The other one is for the actual power of the servers. It goes into this terminal back here, and the red wire is the plus, is the positive, goes to the right. The black wire goes to the left. So just put these in here and tighten those terminals, because I need my hands to do that. I'm gonna, put the video here on pause for a moment. Be right back. All right, so we got that wired in, and with that the hot pot is done. Put the robot kind of down to the rest position, and you want to remove the rubber bands carefully here, and take them over the top and take them out here, and then you can lift up the arm here carefully and remove that that cushioning, and then bring up very, very carefully, so you don't break the servo. Bring up the top and then set it down, and that is essentially the rest position. And you notice that there's a power supply over here, so these power supply outlets go in these two bricks, and then you have the plug here to power it up. So I'm going to see whether I can get this powered up here, and then I complete the setup here, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, before I forget, one other thing you need to plug in is the Raspberry Pi power. It's right here, goes into that USB micro USB outlet. Just plug that one in, and then we can power up our robot and see what it does.